Bonjour, hello. Today I'm down in Embrun. First things first, get some shopping out the way. So the shop opens, the big supermarket opens at 8:30. It's now 8:20. So best time to go shopping. There's less crowds, less stuff is being touched, less people at the checkouts. Get in, get out, job's done. Then what I'm going to do now is after that, pop back home, get everything put away, fridged up and everything. Then I'm going to have a day of checking out what the tourists are up to, just taking in a few of the tourist stuff that goes on with the rivers, the lake and whatever. So get the shopping out the way and then you'll join me in tourist mode. And normally in the mornings there's quite a few people, maybe a dozen people or so have the same idea. Someone there just waiting at the car. I've got mine ready, the car's all ready, the bags are all ready, trolley's ready. And you see there are a few folk gathering up here and just waiting for the shop to open. It's a fantastic time to go shopping. There's no fighting, you can keep distance and all the rest of that stuff too. Okay, shopping all done and let's head down the mountain, see what they're all up to down the bottom. This is it seems to be a human fascination with water in all its forms. You know, it's a skiing resort, frozen water in the winter, and in the summer it's all down the rivers and lakes. So I'm going to go down the rivers and lakes and see what's what. Just quickly pass through the parking first. Okay, here's today's video. Tourists on water, or in water, whatever. Here we go. So yeah, a lot of cars about. Parking not absolutely full, but that's probably a result of the fact that most people come and go Saturday to Saturday, but there's a lot of people go on Fridays just to avoid the queues and stuff that happen in the traffic and whatnot. So, salut, bonjour! So halfway down the mountain here, just having a look down to the lake and beyond. And we've got in the background Devilwy there, the mountain there. I used to live just the other side of that. And we have Serre-Poncon, beautiful colour of turquoise blue today. And various things. If I zoom in on that, you can see all the stuff like rampways and piers and things that have been made and what they call the plan d'eau, which is down to the right there, which is a controlled portion of water where people are kind of restricted. They do the non-big lake stuff down there. So let's go down and have a wee look. There is a river further up to the right that I'm going to start off with. Beautiful clear day today. Just a few puffy clouds on top of some of the mountains, a few high level clouds just up above here, which kind of signify what the forecast has been saying for a bit of a storm coming in later on this afternoon. Time just now 10:30, so good few hours to play around down the bottom before that threatens either me or the guys that are going to be playing around in the water. I can see from here it's probably slightly out of shot, out of zoom, but there are a lot of boats in the water. A lot of cyclists about as well. These guys do the mountain biking up the mountain, but quite a lot of them they're mucking about in roads, and you've got all the sort of on the left here the wannabe Tour de Francists. So generally, you know, the mountain roads you have to respect. There's not just cars. There's a lot of motorbikes about as well. A fantastic time of year to explore the fantastic roads that we have here in the Alps. So now down by the river La Durance and all the activities that happen down here. Beautiful spot. Again, the colour of the river is just turquoisey blue. quite a noisy bugger, that one. So forgive the noise of cars. I'm on a bridge, main road into Ombran, a little village. So just looking down here, set of kids ready to take off in canoes down a river. They're going to have fun in that one. Beautiful, fast flowing river. And apart from the cars and vehicles going past, it's actually quite a windy day today. See, quite blowy. So these guys getting ready to go away. The red one, obviously the guy in charge of them. Bit of instruction, I think, on what to do. Instruction on how not to get carried away by the currents. So let's go see what else there is. To the other side of the bridge. Sorry, any wind noise here. But we've got these things that you can rent out. Little buggies for touring about all the tracks next to the river, next to the lake, wherever. It's good fun. So from the main road, just looking up to Les-Orres. Getting a bit hazy and a bit cloudy up there, but the mountain's still well bathed in sunshine. Over here, another activity. Guys that are thumbing a lift in skateboarding. So quite surprised to see people hitching. Good luck. I don't know how many people are actually be willing to stop. I normally stop for hitchhikers, but with the current situation, absolutely not. There's the base nautique ahead, the plan d'eau, the controlled water area. Let's go and have a wee look and see what's down there. We just got parked up, bouncy castles and all sorts. The parents waiting, 1 metre apart. Pretty windy. Sorry if there's a lot of wind noise throughout this next bit, but can't be helped. And also a view check. So apparently you can go fishing here, but that's what you're going to be fishing for. You're very much limited as to what you can and can't do with it, and of course you need to buy a ticket first. It's a nice way to spend the day, not if it's windy like today. Although it's probably quite cooling because down here very, very warm. 25 degrees already at 11 in the morning. And of course this huge water-based castle, whatever thing it is, who knows? Let's have a wee look, see what they're doing on it. Oh, gone. So we've got all these zoned off areas just specifically for the swimmers. Again, wind, wind, wind. I think wind is going to be the problem of the day. And of course 2 or 3 people just outside it, pushing limits, whatever. The fat people. Did I say that? Of course, safety. Because of COVID, they have to kind of limit the number of people, so they take them out in batches, and you'll see the kids all here with their life jackets on and stuff, safety jackets, buoyancy jackets, whatever you want to call it. They'll be going out to join the rest there, and I presume the next batch will be coming out after, and the first batch will be going back in. Just next to the lake we've got this restaurant covered, a couple of stunters on these wee scooter things, ice creams, paper shop, spice shop, ice creams and golf, which are, I'll translate that on the edit if I forget. Paninis, sandwiches, pizzas, the beach bazaar where you can buy all sorts of stuff, and some more activities, a lot of bouncing going on. Mini golf set up here, sort of like a 3D mini golf thing with all this flowery raised up bit or whatever. Social distancing, maybe. And we've got the super trampoline with the merry-go-round. We've got a massive area here for the bull, the pétanque. So that's where I was just now. I've just scooted over here, a bit less windy over here. And this is the other side of the controlled part of the lake where you can hire the bigger boats and motor boats and stuff. Doing whatever, people playing around with these things, paddling about. Probably too much wind to get the sails out safely. A beast, absolutely immaculate too. Try and do this without much wind noise, but this is the main part of the lake. This goes down for kilometres, miles, and obviously subject to a lot of wind, which these guys are making the most of. See how the takeoff is done. So these are all the rates for hiring a boat, but you don't actually drive it. That's for the smaller boats across the left that I did before. 6 horsepower or less, you don't need a permit to drive the boats in France, on the lakes or at sea or whatever. So these are the bigger boats, the more powerful ones that can plane basically. Wow, this is a bit wobbly. So let's go and have a look. These are the boats. I've been out on one of these trips before, and these are the boats where it's just a fantastic day out or half day out or a couple of hours out. You go exploring all the caves and things at the side of the lake and stuff. There's some pretty neat equipment here as well. Belter. $150 horses in that one. Wow, he doesn't need 150 horses. So again, sorry for the wind, can't be helped. 60 horsepower, 9.9. I think they'd be using that for fishing trips. That's what's legal, 6 horsepower. Difficult on this moving surface. Hey. But I'm sure the auto balance in the camera is going to work fine for that one. So this is all the area that they take off of the main lake. There's other places around the lake that I'm going to visit, and of course over the other side there's the controlled water, which in summer they bring this water up to the same level. They don't empty that stuff the other side, and I'm sure people arrive here and they think it's like this all year round, but it's not. I would actually be walking on the bottom if I was here outside the season. This is someone's lodgement for the evening. Lots and lots of campsites all around the lake. This is one of the bigger ones. Don't think that would be too comfortable, but certainly close to the lake, quite convenient. So here is what happens down here. You can see queue of traffic as far as the eye can see. Some of this car in front's a bit. Yeah. Oh well, luckily I'm going down to the right here, just a bit further down, so shouldn't keep me back too long. Now, whilst I've got the camera running, I'll just say that down here on the right is where I went to take a flight, a microlight flight over the lake, which was just a fantastic thing. I'll put a link into the video for it. Wow, just wow, the way to do it. The way to do the lake is by flying it. So this was a microlight which was adapted onto a little dinghy, about the same size as the 6 horsepower dinghy back in the other base there. As you can see, just this isn't even a Saturday. On a Saturday the roads are just completely choked like this. So that's their advert board, some beautiful shots there. And that's where I'm heading for, Lakeside Bar. Now quite often the problem here is trying to find somewhere to park in the shade. I don't have any aircon, or what the French call climatisation, so this car can get really hot. So leaving the little back louver windows open, quarter windows open, just to get a bit of vent, should be secure like that. And again, the Lakeside Bar. Now I was down here before testing a drone that I got a while back last year, and not too sure if I did a video. If I did, I'll put a link in on the top right of the screen. If I don't, well, if I don't have it or can't find it, I won't do that. So just heading down here, again the scene of many parties and quite a lot of wind, but this is it. Lakeside Bar down the side here, and where the water is at the other side, this little castle thing down here is, I've actually walked down there. Again, wind, but you can sit and keep your feet wet while you're drinking down there. Let's go and have a look at the craft, as it were. So just have a little look here. You can hire these things out for getting towed around and destroying yourself behind the old Mastercraft boat. Most of these Mastercrafts are run by huge V8 American engines. They've got huge power. And straight ahead of us here is I've been up in that. It was absolutely fantastic experience, as I've said already. Just a little boat and a microlight, and we can mount on there. I had the GoPro mounted on the wing, and the views were just astonishing. The views, just had a camera on the go, actually sitting behind the guy as well, and really just an experience. I'll maybe do it again before the summer season's out. But just beyond that, you catch these guys doing this kite surf thing. That's one of these ones that's got the little fin under. You can see him actually flying now. A bit difficult to zoom in. another little look at him, and don't forget the views. So just next to the beach bar, all this lot ready to go. So that's it, a quick look around the lake and see what goes on. And next to this busy main road again, bikes, cars, traffic, queues, just right behind. I'm only about 50 metres from the bar at the side of the lake. So anyway, thanks very much for watching, and don't forget, subscribe down there. When you do, you'll get the alert bell. Click on that for notifications of further uploads from MaxMountainWorld. Remember, you can comment down below, give it a thumbs up, give it a thumbs down, both of them are down below as well, and share it with people. Share it online, share it offline. If you like these videos, please, let's accelerate this channel together. It's my viewers that make it happen. Okay, thanks very much for watching again. As I say, until the next video, ciao. Yeah, Roger. Okay, we'll catch up again there, Steve.